Let's get started on these Rice Krispie cookies. I got this recipe off of a YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Plant-Based Brandon. So I'm following his recipe verbatim. So that's why I want to give him a shout out. The ingredients for this recipe is you're going to need 1 stick of vegan butter. You need coconut sugar. You're going to need flax meal. You're going to need some vanilla extract. You're going to need baking soda, salt. You're going to need all-purpose flour. You're going to need some crispy cereal. You're going to need some marshmallows. And you're going to need some mini chocolate chips. Here I'm melting 1 stick of the plant-based butter on medium heat because I want to make it into brown butter. Also, I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees. You're going to keep stirring it until it becomes brown. As you can see, it's starting to foam up. Keep stirring. Pretty much most of the foam has dissipated, and you can see where the color has changed, and we have brown butter. I'm going to put this in the dish, and I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. I'm getting ready to make a flax egg out of this flax meal. I got 1 tablespoon of flax meal, and I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of water in it. And I'm just going to whisk it real good. This is an alternative to those who don't eat eggs or don't use eggs in their recipes. And I'm going to set this to the side for at least 5 minutes. Okay, my butter cooled a little bit. I let it sit in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, just so it can cool off. I'm just going to add this to this mixing bowl. I'm going to add 1 cup of coconut sugar. I'm just going to mix this real good. I'm going to add in the flax egg that I made. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm just going to stir this together, blend it together. I'm going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And I'm just going to mix this up, fold it in. I switched to a wooden spoon because it was easier to stir with. Now I'm going to add in the Rice Krispies. I'm going to add in a 2/3 cup of marshmallows. This is optional. I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips. These are vegan chocolate chips. Make sure your oven is preheated to 350. All right, I'm getting ready to drop them on a cookie sheet. This is about the size of a scoop I'm using. I usually use a little smaller cookie scoop than this, but because I'm looking at the recipe with Brandon, I'm going to go a little bigger with the cookies. You really have to take your time and do this because mine seems to be crumbling when I put it on the cookie sheet. Seems like what seems to work is I'm gonna have to roll these in my hand first and then place them on the cookie sheet. Okay, I got 6 on this cookie tray and I'm gonna cook it for probably between 10 and 12 minutes. All right, this is the first batch. I let it cook more closer to 12 minutes. I think I might have put too much of marshmallow. I use small marshmallows and I think it might call for mini marshmallows, but I'm gonna let it cool on this cookie sheet before I put it on the cookie rack. Well, I finished the cookies here, baked them for pretty much closer to 12 minutes. Let me try one of them. Let's break one of them open where you can really see. Here you can see how soft it is on the inside in the marshmallows. Let me try one. They taste pretty good. I think one thing that I would change about them is I put too big of marshmallows in them. The recipe asks for mini marshmallows. All I had was small marshmallows, so I know I'm going to change that. But you have to try this recipe. Until next time, see you. Bye-bye.